and we can go from there. Good?
Mhm.
Emily, you good?
Yes.
Marshall? Carmen?
Yes.
Hannah?
Jeez.
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's do it. Okay. Okay. The sound of battle fills the air of the entire material plane. The war between the gods is in full swing. With every clash of weapon to armor, there emits a bright light with a resounding boom that shakes all to their core. The sky is a mix of burgundy red and deep purple with flashes of yellow and white like explosions of fireworks above cities filled with panic. Fire burns through towns and forests, killing hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of mortals in the wake of this war. The battle rages and intensifies as time goes on, causing mortals to either take up arms and assist the ones they follow, or hide and wait for the chaos to end. Nobody knows exactly what caused the start of this war, but there is plenty of speculation. Some think the tension between them grew to the point where it just boiled over. Some say it's just a glorified turf war. Some say it was the release of Thorazadun.
Husbands.
Oh,
Valentine's
of course,
Day
there's ad.
You found the love of your life.
Sorry. Some say it
Oh,
was the release of Thorazadun from the ethereal plane, or I'm sorry, astral plane, or Vecna's rise to godhood. Whatever the cause, the effect is astronomical. Now, during a brief respite period in the war for each side to tend to their wounds and prepare for the next attack, the deities that fight for the mortals' behalf devise a plan. Palor speaks up. The only way to protect as many lives as possible is to send them away, safe from this conflict. Tyr, the god of war, stands up. The mortals would be honored to die in battle. Those who fight deserve to die an honorable death. Those who are strong will survive. Horde interrupts and says, I understand, Tyr. But what of those who do not wish to fight? We must think of them. This is not their fight. Sarenrae speaks up. We need to protect them, yes. But they already have their influence in every known realm. Nowhere is safe for the mortals. The argument goes on for minutes, hours, before Ayun stands up, waits for the room to quiet so she may speak. There may be a way. It will not be easy, but it can be done. The planes that exist now were not always here. They were created. Just as the Raven Queen and Vecna rose to become gods when this process was thought to be impossible or unheard of. We can create a plane to place all the mortals to keep them safe until this battle is over. If we all contribute just a fraction of our power together, we can create some sort of mirror plane, similar to the material plane that most mortals inhabit now. Only this will be free from influence from our foes, so the mortals may live in peace and have a brief respite until we return. The room goes silent, both from slight disbelief, shock, and concern. The Raven Queen stands to break the silence. Then there shall be no more debate. Let us begin. Lady Ayun, tell us what to do. The ritual begins on Mount Celestia, where the deities of good have been going to restore themselves for respites between battle. The ritual takes 7 days to complete and requires the assistance of nearly all allied deities and their constant attention. This is done in secret so that they would not be attacked while vulnerable. But Vecna, the deity of secrets, has influence in many places, unknown to the virtuous gods. On the 7th day, At the height of their exhaustion, the palace doors explode open with a thunderous crack. The betrayer gods enter and attack while the moment is at their most fortuitous. The battle is hard fought, trying to keep the negative influence at bay, but the battle of this day is won by the betrayers. As the ritual was coming to an end, Tiamat, Vecna, Razadoon, and many others realized that they could not easily just end this ritual, but they can make use of it. So they use their power to influence this ritual and cause chaos and evil to control the new realm. What was once supposed to be a realm made for temporary peace is now one filled with the children and followers from these evil deities. There now roams beholders, chromatic dragon, liches, cultists, and many other selfish and vain creatures bent on destruction. Now, 187 years later, the mortals, which seem to have been underestimated by the betrayer gods, have made a life and have survived despite the horrors that haunt them. They have built cities, developed trade, and still fight the never-ending battle for a sliver of peace. Unfortunately, without the influence of gods to bring them together and encourage togetherness, the races have been divided into their own cities. They do not show hostility towards one another, but still keep to their own for the most part. Nearly all have lost faith in the gods that they will return for them, and feel as though they have been forgotten. There are no known ways to get off this plane of existence, nor ways to get here from another. This may be by design or ignorance of the means to do so. Oh no, bye Anna. But they all feel alone and forgotten all the same.
There we go. He's
Hey! Welcome back.
Computer. Michael to the rescue.
Thank you, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
For sure.
Quick run by.
And he's gone.
I just
Just
see
like a true
Pikachu in the
hero.
background.
There's a
like a
lot of
true-
them.
Oh, nice. Our story starts at Dragonflagon's Tavern, located by the southeastern gate of the city of New Haven. It is mid-morning, and the place is still learning how to do all this. Please don't be an ad. Please don't be an ad. Please don't be an ad. There's an ad.
EVE Online is a var universe.
Oh shit, I love that game.
I never played it.
I played it for like a week and then I realized, yeah, this is like a second job.
Oh shit. All right,
It's
that's
one
not
of
too
those
loud.
games that I don't know.
Is that too loud, or is that good?
That's fine.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good.
Still learning. All right, our story starts at Dragonflagon's Tavern in the city of New Haven. It is mid-morning and the place is nearly empty aside from a few patrons throughout the place ordering breakfast who are staying in the inn upstairs. There is a person hunched over in their with their head resting on the table, potentially still passed out from the night before in the corner booth in the back. It smells of fresh cooked meats and ale, and maybe a hint of vomit to those who have a keen sense of smell. There's a single broken window in the front of the building. The bar stools are wobbly, and the tables and chairs don't sit quite right. The bar itself has a few marks of what seem to be potentially from an axe or a broadsword, which show that this bar is welcoming, but not all patrons are welcoming of each other at all times. There's a short, stout man with a thick red beard and bald head running the bar. He is jolly and cheerful when helping customers, but seems tired and potentially hungover. His right eye is bruised and his lip has a small gash in it, but he stays focused on maintaining his great customer service to all his patrons. Those who are looking for more than just food or a stiff drink and know the right people know that the owner here, Tobin, can be a good resource for odd and end jobs that don't end up on the town job board, mainly due to people not being able to hire professional help, and for those who can't be hired as professional help or to fill last-minute open slots for guilds. You quiet. That brings us to two of our adventurers who just arrived, entering through the main doors. Marshall, Emily, if you could describe your characters, please.
I'll go first. My guy's a big ass green snapping turtle dude. His name is Utgar, and he is a turtle barbarian. I
Um,
I didn't give him a weapon yet.
You did not.
I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
good job, Marshall. Um, Clover is an ally of Utgar's, and she is a teeny tiny gnome, a forest gnome. She's got long braided brown hair, and she's always wearing green.
Oh, you're not a fairy anymore?
Damn it, Marshall!
Oh, is there some sort of thing there?
Why didn't we not think of that?
Why would you not? If there's some story there.
No, I was worried about Anna, not Marshall. I thought Marshall knew not how to metagame.
No, well, you didn't. I knew you were. I thought
No,
maybe it just changed.
you know
You
what?
didn't
It's
tell me that
okay.
you were
It's okay. It was
something
honestly,
okay.
Carmen, you're the only one that didn't know, and I was like, okay, this is
Yeah.
going to be an interesting
My
reveal for
character's
you.
not even there, so don't worry. She'll act so surprised. You're good.
Okay, you're good. All right. So,
It's pretty small for a gnome.
Well,
for a
because she's
gnome.
actually
That
a fairy.
explains the
Hat-
height. Okay.
Hat of disguise does not change your height, but it changes your physical appearance.
It changes it by
Gotcha.
1 foot, but you're still going to be short for a gnome.
That explains why you were super short. Okay, okay. Ignore me.
Okay.
That's funny. I wish you guys had told me.
No, that's, dude,
Oh, God.
there's been so much to manage. It's one of the things I forgot. I apologize. Okay.
I should have texted him.
I should have gotten with your Discord name too, Tinkerbell. Like just just right there. Too.
Well, that's
Very
because I
subtle.
had Steven make my Discord account because he wanted everything set up while I was at work.
Team.
And he says I'm Tinkerbell because I die without attention.
Felt that in my
That's
soul.
a really good description.
That's pretty funny.
Okay. So, you guys walk through the door. Please excuse the accent. I've been working on 2 different accents, and switching back and forth is really hard, so bear with me. I, Woodgar, Lova, nice to see you. What will it be? Will it be? Will it be? Fuck. Breakfast, the usual, and it gives you a little wink for usual, or maybe both.
Woodcar walks up and he asks for the usual, whatever that is. I'm assuming I go here a lot.
Yes.
Yes, we come a lot, Utgar.
What's the usual?
All right.
Clover follows behind him and sits down at the bar.
Okay. So you said the usual.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for a job. All right. I got a job for you.
I see. That's the usual.
So the Dungeon Delvers have a new job if you're interested. They've got some brand new adventurers going out on this one. But could use some that have some actual experience. You want it?
What does this
What's
job
the job,
entail?
Tobin?
Well,
Oh, he said the same thing.
as you guys are talking about giving a job, hearing this, a woman who is sitting by herself at a table eating her breakfast approaches the bar. Anna, if you could describe what the players see as you approach.
Um, you see a very almost normal looking teenager-ish. How old did I say she was? 18. So yeah, teenager. Um you see like a young woman come up and she's obviously dressed as some form of like a nun or a cleric. She's human. And she has a blindfold covering her eyes. And she's kind of just walking her way towards you guys. My character's name is Delphine. And yeah.
So as you approach and sit next to, like, you kind of like put your arm up. Um, and he says to you, "You looking for a job too, Missy? The point in this job is enough for all three of you. Plus, it's an easy one for a newcomer like yourself."
Well, praise be to Pelor then. I'm always looking for a little bit of adventure in my life.
Utker kind of glances at her and then glances at him and says, I tend to prefer my companions be able to see."
And you know what? Some of us walk by not only sight, but by the faith alone. So I think you'll be okay.
That's fair. He
Um,
still looks a little suspicious.
Clover, being as tiny as she is like peeking around Utgar's shoulder and sizing her up, trying to see if she'd be a threat or could potentially come in handy.
She turns her Delphine turns her blah, blah, blah. Delphine turns her head towards you. There we go. And she just says, "Is your friend always this way? So inquisitive."
He's gotten better manners now compared to when I met him. But yes, he's always questioning everything.
Well, I think that's good. It's better to know than not know at all, and questions are a way of life.
Unfortunately, yes. But what do you bring to this table, human?
More than you might think.
Just then,
Clover? Oh,
go ahead.
okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish.
Okay. Clover's gonna turn to Utgar and say, "You can always ditch her in the woods later."
I like this idea, he says.
Can I roll to see if I hear that?
So roll a perception check.
Yes.
Roll of the campaign.
Yeah, first roll.
Perception. +3. I got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hear that. Sorry, 1 second.
I just kind of lean in towards you guys and I just say, "And Pelor will still guide me home."
See, you have
Even-
other friends. You don't need us then.
Quick question: did the
Other
whole
imaginary
test
friends.
thing me and Emily happen or no?
No, it did not. That
Okay,
was
okay,
just
okay.
so that you and her can practice your characters a little bit.
Okay,
Because
just
you
making
built
sure.
yours like lickety split, and we're still figuring out Emily's character, so that was just
All right, got you.
some test running. Okay.
Nope, so only I know Utgar. And I knew him as Igor first.
he
No, I just
he
picked
went
some
through a
random.
transition and changed his name and name only.
Yeah. No, Utkar was the original name. I remembered it.
It was?
Igor.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We did a
When
quick,
I
like,
made it
hey,
at
what's your
your
name?
place.
And you're like, fuck it, Igor
Yeah.
then.
Fuck it, Igor. I can't think of the old name. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so
Oh.
just then, the doors slam open, and a gust of wind, oh, that's not supposed to be like that. And a gust of wind flies to the doors, and in walks Herman, if you could.
Okay. So Farah, you see ashen, like light ashen gray skin, pointy ears. Her hair is like salmon pink color that you're pretty sure could have been dyed, but you're not 100% sure. As she's going in, she's like, "No, get back!" And she's like pushing behind her. As you see, like the head of this weird, like bluish, whitish Drake sticking his head in, and she's like, "No, get back! I'll be back in a second." God, and she like walks in.
How big is the Drake thing?
Huh?
How big is the Drake thing? Is it, like horse size or is it like dog sized?
Well,
Holy crap.
it's so small, so it's probably just like
Hip height,
I don't
maybe?
know. Huh? Shut
I'll
up.
say
You
no,
said
no,
my
no.
thing?
dog.
Oh, my character's height.
No, I'm talking. No, I'm talking about the Drake still. Oh no,
Yeah.
is
I
it
know,
like?
but like, oh, you said what height? Like, is it? Steven said my height.
No,
He's
no, it's
oh,
like
probably
It's
the
like
size of a
you said hip
Newfoundland.
height.
Like, probably the size of a Newfoundland.
What?
Extra
A
large dog.
Newfoundland?
Got it.
Yeah,
Think a Great Dane size.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit bigger than a
I was
Great
trying to think of
Dane.
like real things.
yeah. So I was right about hip height. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said my height. I'm like,
No,
Steven,
no,
just because I'm
no,
short in real life doesn't mean.
no, 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 no.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
pretty funny.
Yeah, and Carmen makes you feel tall, by the way.
I'm
IRL.
4'10".
I'm 5 flat.
Nice. That's me in heels.
Maybe
Okay.
a dwarf.
So as you walk in, do you approach the bar at all? Because I
Yeah,
told you that I gave you a little bit of
yeah.
insight about.
Yeah, I'm going to the bar. You do see in like the window my Drake's head just like staring at me through the window like a sad puppy dog. Um, but you see me like I go up to the the bartender. I put my bow, which has like it's like golden and the arch is dragon wings. I put that on the table, on the bar. I'm like, "Hey, you got any jobs I can do? I'm just moving through town and I need."
Bless you, kind sir.
You came at the perfect time, actually.
Thank
I
you.
was just explaining to these folk here that I got somebody that's looking for a couple extra adventurers. He looks you up and down, sees your dragon with a little bit of curiosity, like kind of like that's a fucking dragon, right? Um, and goes, if you're in for it, yeah, we got. I know somebody that's got the job that can make you some quick coin. It should be a fairly easy one. Um, his name is Aethinwin Lamaki. He's got a track record for not letting any of his team dying on the job. Let's go introduce ourselves, shall we?
Wait, you said Aethinwin Lamaki?
Yeah, I'll get
Oh,
to like his act. His name is Aethinwin Lamaki.
okay. I tried to spell it. I'm pretty sure I got it wrong, but yeah.
It's name generator. I love it. Um,
No, you're good.
I turned it
I
on
think
so
I'll
fast.
know how to pronounce this from my
got it.
terrible spelling.
So Tobin shouts across the tavern, "Hey, Wyndham! I got a few more adventures for you!" And all of a sudden, the hooded figure in the corner, who is hunched over the table, wakes up suddenly, and with a little bit of drool still out of the side of his mouth. Huh? What? And wipes it away. What's that, Toby? I said I got some new adventurers to fill your group. Not so loud, my friend. Grabs the closest mug on the table that still has a little bit of ale in it. Just chugs it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Boom! Slams it on the table. Ugh. Ugh. You don't have to yell. I'm right here. Um, he stands up, and you see he's still wearing his full leather armor. adorned with medals for his countless victories. A black and silver shimmering cloak is draped off his back and covers his broad shoulders. He has black hair that is pulled back into a bun, but is loosely falling out. His face has a single scar that goes from his left eye to his ear that blemishes his olive brown skin. He walks over to the four of you and reaches out his right hand to introduce himself. I am Mayor Thinwin La Marquis. I am a general in the Dungeon Delvers Guild. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
Farah jumps up in the front, grabs the guy's hand and shakes it like, I'm Farah.
A nice glib little one. Nice to meet you.
I'm not that short. I'm 5'7".
He's like 6'6".
Only a
He's
foot
Michael
taller.
Jordan, but buff.
Okay.
And the rest of
Delphine
you?
just kind of doesn't touch him or shake his hand, but just kind of like head nod. She's like, "Pleased to meet your acquaintance. My name is Delphine. Hopefully one day to be Sister Solaire, but still in practice and in training.
Ah, a believer. You don't see
One of
too
the
many
few
of
these
those
days."
these days. Nice to meet you.
I hold out my hand and I kind of like maybe crush his hand a little too much with my giant.
Ah, all
little
right,
hand,
big guy.
and then I say, "I'll get the job done, my friend." And then I kind of just walk back.
You will if you listen to me, that is for sure.
Mm.
And you, tiny one, he just like still not bending over, just completely hovers over you. And is like, and who are you?
Clover.
And nice
It's
to
a
meet you,
pleasure to
little
meet
one.
you, sir.
He pretty much holds out 2 fingers, not his whole hand, just his 2 fingers to shake your hand.
And I slap it away because that's just rude. like,
A little bit of sass. I like it. I like it. Maybe after this, I buy you a drink and yeah, see where things go.
Delphine looks visibly disgusted.
Farah's just
Okay,
like
okay.
wiggling her eyebrows in the background, like, yeah.
Clover's just like hiding shyly behind Utgar because it's her human shield. Turtle shield.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet all of you. You will be a fine addition to my troop. Follow me. I have the rest of the recruits that the guild has recruited themselves waiting for us right outside the gate. Come join me, and we will go on this quest and see if we can save a few lives and make some coin along the way. Shall we? Goes ahead and walks out the gate. Do you guys follow?
Yes.
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
outside the bar or the gate, like the
So he's
town?
walking out the bar, and like you can see the southeastern gate from um from the bar because the bar is like not even 100 feet away from the gate.
Okay.
So he just goes out there and just starts walking. He's
Okay, I'll
a little
follow.
bit taken aback by your Drake, but he's like, it doesn't really phase him. Like what would scare most people, seeing the fucking basic dragon. He's like, whoa, okay, whatever. Like it doesn't phase him. He's seen some shit.
Okay.
Um,
Farah like keeps a little distance behind everybody as her dragon's just like watching everybody.
okay. But do you guys follow him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Clover stays behind Utgar, but follows.
sounds good. So you get outside, and there, um, you see 5 people, young people, adorned in simple armor, standing around goofing off. Do you guys still see the map? Alright,
Yes.
I got a little notification.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Alright, fixed. Um, they're sitting there goofing off, playing with their weapons with each other, like play sword fighting. You get the sense that these are some people that don't really know what they're doing, but want to earn a quick buck. They felt strong and brave and just took the job on. He walks up and claps his hands real loud and says, "Okay, you little fucks. Stop playing with your toy swords and listen up." The other 5 adventurers come and circle around you and AFN. Today is just a standard beast killing / potential rescue mission. As long as you listen to me, you will be fine and have a nice payday for all of you. If you see a monster, kill it. If you see a person, don't kill it. It's that simple. Any questions?
Clover rolls her eyes.
Farah like takes one step in front of her Drake. Like, he's a monster.
Okay, that's fine.
Not that monster. Not that one.
One is a good one.
You see his tongue kind of roll out.
Kind of like just a happy dog.
Yes, he's a big puppy.
So no questions?
Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
Let's be on our way.
Great
And
question. I should have
Yeah.
asked this
Lesbian?
earlier. Do
Fighter,
you know
right?
who we might be? Yeah, Fyra.
Yes.
Do you know who we might be rescuing? You said the a possible rescue mission. So do you know the people or just
So, our guild did hear of a small farm town southwest of here. Just above the river. French way of saying river bend. I don't know how to do it. My mouth isn't working.
band.
Just north of the river bend. Hey, it's on top of a hill, and they have explained some strange occurrences going on. Some slight hallucinations. Things that were there are no longer there. They're having terrible nightmares. There's some slime that they see on some of their buildings and statues. But the reason why we are getting involved is because some of them have been getting kidnapped and not coming back. We don't know what is kidnapping them, but they did tell us that they have seen trails going into the abandoned mine at the bottom of the hill.
so they were probably eaten? Got it.
Potentially. We don't know the full
Most-
details, but we know that that is most likely where everything is happening.
Okay.
I don't know what we are going to run into, but this is what we are against.
Monsieur
And I-
Marquis,
Oh, go ahead.
how far is the journey?
This but have a day. We shall be there well before nightfall. As long
Can I
as we
roll?
keep a steady pace. Wait.
Can I roll an insight check on the guy?
Literally, I was gonna do the same thing.
Well, technically we both can since we don't really know each other.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that by technicality, yeah, I guess you're right. So, yeah, both roll an insight check. Tell me what you get.
Wait, would it be inside
What are
check?
you trying
or-
to deduce?
if he like is not telling me everything that he knows.
Okay. Anna, are
Yeah.
you wondering the same thing?
What do
It-
I roll? I know I rolled D20, but what do I add? I'm sorry.
It's gonna be your insight modifier.
Yeah. So Farah, your insight
It's gonna
is
be under wisdom.
under wisdom?
plus 5
Yeah.
because you're proficient in insight.
Okay.
And
Mine's plus
Delphine.
6.
Oh damn, girl. Yeah, it is.
I got
Yay.
18 plus 5.
Okay.
The light
So
of the floor illuminates everyone's intentions. Anyways, but
Delphine, what
um,
did you get?
I didn't even roll yet. Let me do that. So yapping. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, so
Nice.
23 and 20. You both deduce that he is just a cocky bastard. He doesn't know much and feels like he doesn't need to know much. He's been doing this for years. He's survived everything. Hasn't had one incident that he couldn't bring somebody back. And he's like, listen to me. I got this. He's just strictly confident and feels like he doesn't need to know everything to know that there isn't a monster out there that he can't kill.
I
So he's
feel
not
like this is
worried.
the first time we see this guy have an issue. The first time.
And I
Shut up,
I
Mike.
what
got
it, like
with it.
what type of gear is he wearing?
Hold on, let me pull up his.
Like, can I get a sense of? I know you really don't have class in general, but like
Oh, she said you have no
class.
class.
Like
Yes, like,
class as in like what class he would be in as an adventurer.
kind of like with his weaponry. Like, can I just do? That's what I'm trying to get more
I guess
information about his
with
weaponry.
I guess
Because
that
I'm
would
trying to see if
be
it's like barbarian and stupid or like.
so with
He's
that
French.
high of
He's
an
an
insight,
arrogant
you would guess
asshole.
that he's got
Sure.
leather armor.
Okay.
No Frenchman.
He's a very broad person. You played Baldur's Gate.
Mm.
I forget the guy's name, the guy that
Is
could
it
turn into a
Holston?
bear. Yeah, he's like
Oh
wholesome.
my god. Fair. Firage literally just drooling, staring at him like, yeah.
My inspiration was him. My inspiration was him.
Daddy bear. Like, yes, that's usually staring at him. Great game.
Okay,
Great game.
so he doesn't have any equipment with him, which would give you the idea that he's a spellcaster, but he doesn't have any books. He doesn't have any iconography to show that he believes. He was surprised that there's a believer out there.
With my
So
insight check, do I smell animal on him?
okay,
Sniffing
here's
this
the thing.
man.
Imagine your
Okay,
character
you
walking up and taking a
I'm not gonna
big
sniff
puff
him.
off
I'm
his
just
chest.
yeah. I'm trying to see if he like a musk. That sounds terrible.
yeah.
Like like a druid, like like I'm
Okay, here's the
seeing
thing.
like
Here's the
get
thing.
that
Here's the
lingering.
thing. I will have you roll another insight check. I gave you a bonus because the insight that you rolled, because it was high, I was like, yeah, you kind of get the idea that he's just a
Or that'd
buff.
be a perception check for sniffing, but not him. I'm not like up him. I'm not doing that. I'm like
Are you
in the
okay?
back just sniffing.
Your nose
What are
is
you
to his
proficient in?
chest, and you're just breathing deeply. Just
Yes.
You're proficient in animal handling and perception. Um, yeah, I'd say do a perception.
And what do I add?
For your perception, it's +5.
Okay.
You got a good amount of
Wow.
proficiencies.
I got another 18 plus 5.
Okay. Yeah, you get the smell of animals and like musk of earth tones and a shit ton of ale.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No vomit?
No vomit. The boy's got good constitution. Great. Yeah, he's got good fucking constitution.
Oh shit.
Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions?
no, I think we should be on our way.
Let's roll. Okay. So, after a couple hours of travel, it gets to be a little bit in the afternoon. The sun isn't starting to set yet, but within the next hour or so it should be. The party arrives in front of an abandoned mine at the bottom of a hill. Now, it's a very large hill, almost a mountain, but it's not a fucking mountain. You see a little bit of a village in the distance at the top of the hill. Um, and it's got wood openings and like wood bracers to hold back everything. And Ethenwyn goes, "All right, here we are. Everybody ready for an adventure?"
I'm going to turn to this newfound party, I guess, and
Everybody, or just like you guys?
just us.
Okay, I was gonna say because there are 5 other adventurers there.
Yeah, no, just these guys.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna turn to them and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna also just out of character be like, this is gonna take 10 minutes, okay? Before we go in. Is that okay?
Um,
Wait, what's gonna take 10 minutes?
Just trust me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
so basically, I start to talk to you guys and like, listen, I only just met you guys, but you guys seem really capable. So all I'm gonna say is, I have your back if you have my back. I want to get out of this alive. I need some coin. I need to make a tithe. I want to get out of this. I also want to prove myself to my gods. So I have your back if you have mine. I think we're all very capable and we can do this. And with that being said, I'm going to do my inspiring leader thing and give everyone, let me level. What level are we again?
5.
5 plus my charisma
7.
modifier. So everyone gets plus 7 temporary HP
So everybody mark that down that you get 7
before
extra
we
HP.
go into this.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
Clover is going to nod her head in approval of Delphine. Be a little less untrusting of this stranger, potentially, and cast dark vision on herself.
Is there a
Okay.
Stevie Wonder equivalent in the D&D world?
What?
Is there a Stevie Wonder equivalent in the D&D world? I want to give the character a nickname, but I don't want to say Stevie Wonder.
We can find like a fantasy
Um,
version pun of it, okay? I'm
Yeah.
sure.
yes. Um,
Stevie Wonder's not so bad.
okay. Um, so you know what?
Oh, do you want me to use a spell slot for the dark vision?
He did not. Well, is it a spell?
Yes.
Is it concentration?
No.
Yes, mark it as a spell slot because it is a spell.
Okay.
Uh, okay. I rolled to see if Ethanwyn heard you. He did not. So he starts going in broad chested, like, "Follow me." And he goes in, just starts walking straight. Do you guys follow him at the pace he goes, or how do you go?
I just start walking behind them. I don't really
Okay.
think about it any harder than that.
Clover's following behind, keeping her eyes sharp.
Yeah.
A big
Delphine
turtle.
Farrah's
and
kind of
Cloud,
like a little bit distant from the group.
like you're hanging in back.
Yeah, a little bit. Or like more to like the right or whatever. But yeah, she's just hanging a little bit away. And even though my Drake looks like a big dumb animal, you can see in his eyes he's scanning everyone, just calculating just everything around him.
Okay. I will ask this. What is the marching order? Ethanwyn is in front. He's just
I'll be second.
now. There's also
So
the
Clover's
5
third.
Clover's third. Now there's also the 5 other adventurers. Are you letting the 5 other adventurers in front of you? Or are you intermingling with them?
I just kind of went. I didn't really think about it.
So you're kind of like in the mix of the other adventurers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Think of it.
And Delphine, you're somewhere in the mix as well.
Yeah, I'll be fourth.
Okay. Um, and what was your dragon's name again?
Roscoe.
Resco. Emily, is Topaz, where is he still?
Topaz is hiding in Utgar's backpack,
Okay.
like his pack.
I
Okay.
just picture like the little eyes like peeking out.
There's another thing I haven't been told about. There's just a thing in my pack. that
I
I've not
quite
been told
literally
about.
texted you.
Wait, maybe it might have been a long time ago.
Okay.
No, I literally texted you tonight while we were sitting here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. So
At 7:30, I texted you.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
it's 7:30. way late. All right. It's all right. Let's get this show on the road. All right. Gemstones. As you walk in, you see gemstones in the wall. Different variations of raw agate. Translucent blue with white stripes. Protruding from the walls. You see glowstones intentionally placed every 10 to 15 feet, giving off a dim green glow. So there is a little bit of light in here. As you traverse, you go in 100 feet, going down twists and bends. And seeing as how nobody decided to be stealthy, you walk into.
Wait, if I would have known we're going in the cave now.
Yeah, you guys are walking in the cave. He
Well-
said, "Let's go," and he started walking in, and I said, "Do you follow? How do you follow?"
I didn't know the cave was literally right next to the village. I thought we were doing like a little
Well, I said like,
adventure.
okay. I said the cave's on the top. I mean you're right in front of the cave. You see the structure. You see um the supports, the wooden supports around it, and in the distance, on top of the big hill, you see the village.
Oh, well, can I pass? Can I cast pass without a trace?
Um, you have that spell?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we are level 5.
Yeah,
There's a lot of shit in level 5.
I didn't add the spells when I sent that to you because I forgot Rangers got spells.
That's right. Okay. All right.
Remember when I was like, wait, I could do cure wounds, and that when I texted you that, I started adding spells. I can
Okay.
send you the updated version of her.
Please
It
do
just
it
has
when
her
you get a
spells.
chance. But I'm trusting that you're keeping track of this. But okay, you could do pass without a trace. So here's
Yeah.
the thing. Everybody said they're walking in just
Yeah.
in with the crowd. You could use pass without a trace, but nobody seems to be going stealthily. They're just marching in like an army.
Okay, well, I know me and at least me and Razcal are gonna be stealthy. Like,
Okay, roll stealth checks.
okay. So everyone, they get a +10.
If they decide
For
to be
it.
stealthy.
Yes. Stealth check. Let's see. What do I add to that?
Whatever your stealth is.
Hmm. So I got a 13 total.
That's with the +10.
Yes.
Okay. Now I
Oh
will say
no.
going stealthily means you're going half pace. So you are falling behind.
That's fine.
You're not so far behind that you can't see them because they've only gone down like 1 to 200 feet in.
That's fine.
Okay. So you are being stealthy, and did you do a roll for Rizkel?
What do I add for stealth for him? 'Cause I don't think he has
Um
those.
I would
Those.
assume that I mean, once I get the Drake stats, I can give you a definite answer, but for right now, we'll just go off of yours because yours were shitty
Okay.
enough that we can make fun of you for that later. That's impossible
Let's
for you to get
see.
a 13, by the way, because you have a +3.
Listen, I'm slightly high right now, so it's technically a 15.
Oh my god, Carmen. Okay.
I took my vape pen at the beginning of this. I had a really stressful day at work.
Ah,
Where
Oh my god.
okay. So, with that,
Oh, yay.
Start
I
the
do
battle music.
not have anything for your Drake yet.
I sent you the thingy.
You did?
Oh,
I
like you have it. Yeah, put it in the group chat. I mean yeah, Discord, thank you.
You're
Oh, the
welcome.
Discord. Oh, I didn't get. I'm sorry. That was my fault then. That I didn't.
You're good.
But for now, until I get another one, it's gonna be him. He's the one moving and everything.
Perfect.
Isn't that what
He's-
we fought the last boss battle against?
Yeah.
That is. That is. Okay. So this right here, it's hard to see. I'll try and see if I can do it with a good. There we go. There we go. That works.
Wait, it's the
Alright.
dragon from before.
Oh, because I did a
That's
quick
what I just said.
battle
Oh,
with
not me.
Carmen and Emily
Really?
just so that they can try out their characters real quick because Emily was still building hers and Carmen was trying out a brand new thing. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's see if you're overpowered because on paper it looked really fucking overpowered. But
Was it?
no.
Okay.
Alright. Igor.
Topaz
I'm
is
sorry.
still
Utkar, this
in
is
Go to-
you.
Utkar's backpack.
Say what?
Topaz is still in Utkar's backpack.
Yes. So we'll put him just off here for now so I don't have to
Yes.
keep going in and out. Boom boom. And no. No. Boom.
Okay.
So you enter into a cave, and in front of you, Ethinwin is leading the charge, and you see 4 hellhounds in front of you. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Wonderful.
Oh wait. Should have all of this.
Oof.
Do we add our? Isn't this sounds
Ooh,
really
dirty 20.
stupid. Do we add our initiative modifier to it?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, also a dirty 20.
20.
Okay. Well, first let's do everybody. I'm gonna do what I learned from Critical Role, and initiative 25 to 20. Does anybody have that?
Yes,
Yes.
What are the ones for that?
dirty
20.
20.
Emily, same as you? Okay, you both
Yes.
have dirty 20. So that is Delphine and sorry, Clover.
I am no
Oh.
Utkar. I am not a barbarian.
She is a lady.
15 to 20.
Me, I got 17.
You got 17? Alright, Utgar. They're going the same as the guards. 15 to 10. Okay, I'll just say Carmen, you're next. What's
I
yours?
got a 7.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit today.
I got
I
a
didn't
rock.
even warm up my
I
dice.
got a rock.
I need to bring my dice out and not use D&D Beyond. That's what I need to do.
You need a
That's
timeout
the
chair.
dice.
I love that.
It comes with a little tiny dunce cap too.
That's so cute. Where'd you get that?
I got it as a Christmas gift from my brother-in-law.
It's so cute.
Yes.
Alright.
Stephen, my love,
Yo.
don't forget you are allowed to call wild magic surges.
And do you remember what I told you for every level? Did you roll?
Yes. It's on the top of this bubble, yes. If I cast a level 2, it's a 1 or a 2.
Yes, but did you roll when you did
Dark vision.
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
No, I did not. You're supposed to. You just want me to just automatically do it.
Look, first session. I'm still trying to get used to everything.
Okay, that was a 6. How about that?
Okay.
So
Oh, ooh, I missed that. So you're good. And all right. First up is Fyra and Clover. I mean, sorry,
You mean
Delphine and
Delphine?
Clover. Delphine and Clover. Sorry. You are both, as of right now, Clover, you are slightly closer.
at about how far?
Clover is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 125 feet. So that would make Delphine 130 feet away from these guys.
Got it.
Wait,
There's 4 of them.
no, that's not right. 65 and 70 feet away. I'm sorry, 65 and 70 feet away. My math is off.
Oh, okay, that's much better. Now I don't have to move to cast spells. Okay. Delphine, do you want to go first or shall I?
You shall.
I shall. Fantastic. I'm gonna cast magic missile
Okay.
Yes.
At which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
at first.
At the first one?
Yeah, just at first level.
At which hellhound? Oh.
I'm picking 3 because I get 3 darts, and I'm just gonna go left to right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Those automatically hit. Roll a d4 for each.
It's a D4. 4, 3, and 5.
Oh, 4 total. 3 total, and then 5 total.
Yes.
Okay, do you move at all?
No.
Okay. Bonus action or anything?
Uh, no.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so that is Clover's turn. Delphine, now it's yours.
I would like to move. Sorry. I'd like to move like. Can I move 10 feet forward?
Yeah. Shall we?
Hold on. Thanks. And you said we're.
You're
15,
now
20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 60 feet away.
60 feet away. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Do you want me to read that one or do you remember it?
That is 60-foot range to
Yes.
cast it, and then its movement is 20 feet.
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast it right between the 2 in the middle.
Okay. I actually
Mhm.
think that. Yep. These two?
Yeah, right in between those 2. Yeah.
Just in case you did that, I made a holy sword thing just in case.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Which one are you going to attack? with that?
A creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Okay, so B, which one did you hit?
She hit 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. And is
Yep.
it left to right?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I'll go ahead and hit 3.
All right.
Um,
Right here.
let me see. Do I have any modifier for that hit or no?
Yeah,
Doesn't say
you
that I
have.
do.
I think you have a spell modifier. Yeah. +6 to your spell attack.
+6 to the attack.
Yeah,
It's an 18. Does that hit?
that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Perfect. All right. Damage is 1d8 plus my spell casting. Where's the double pyramid? There it is. Ugh. My spell casting thing, is that a +6?
Yeah, that's the spell attack modifier.
So yes
Um,
or no? No, my spell casting modifier is my wisdom, so it's +3. So that's 5 damage.
okay. So that's another 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was your bonus action.
No, that was my action.
Um, spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Look at that! I can read. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and let me mark off that one too. That was one
Can you
there.
guys hear the background music?
Yes.
But
I'm going to check and see the distance on this one. Oh, shit, I can't spell. Search, please. I'm so sorry. Roll20 is taking a minute. Perfect. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Okay.
I was just making sure I had
I'm
enough
glad you're in
range.
front of me.
Huh?
I'm glad you're in front of me.
Yeah. Oh shit. Does that affect the people who are in front of me?
No,
No?
you
Okay.
choose where it hits.
Cool.
if you roll lower,
Um,
maybe critical fail.
Yeah, remember you were playing our nat ones here
So,
what?
last campaign.
okay, you go ahead and I'm guessing you're trying to hit all of them.
Yeah, that'd
It's
be
a
awesome.
20-foot radius,
It is a 20-foot radius.
so that's
Here.
40-foot diameter. So that's 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking.
You want to roll damage?
I would like to do that.
Okay.
Damage is a target takes. Wait. Pause. Do I need to roll first to attack?
This is an area of effect type spell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They have to make a dex save.
they do. Go ahead and roll your damage first.
Okay, so D6. It's gonna take a moment because I gotta do math. 6 plus 3 is 9. 15. 15 plus 13. 6
Sour
is
Patch
20,
gypped me.
21. 21.
It's so little.
24. 24 plus.
Buddy.
Okay, so that's 29 damage.
Okay. And I will say that with the hellish nature of these hellhounds, they don't have to make a dexterity saving throw
Because they're
because
immune to
they're
fire.
immune to fire.
They're immune to fire.
Yes, you see it basically explode and basically just forms into their hellish body. And the flames flicker around them and unaffected.
You should heal them.
Yes, their health goes back to normal. No.
I was literally thinking that.
You should actually just you can do like double damage next turn. Like a Pokemon ability. Flash fire.
Yup.
All right. Delphine, are you doing the rest of your movement or are you staying there?
I'll move. I'll go ahead and move the rest of my movement.
North, south, east, west?
Let's go east.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Utgar's turn.
He's gonna just can I make it to them? I'm just gonna dash straight at them.
What is your speed?
I think
30?
it's 30. Yeah, but I just made that up. I didn't know where I got that from.
Dude,
Why are our speeds the same?
because 30 is average speed.
Yeah, I figured it would have been 30, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as you can get, unless you want to dash.
are there any rocks nearby I can throw at them or something?
Say what?
Are there any rocks nearby I could throw at them or something?
Do a perception check.
Okay.
I'm just glad he's not trying to throw Topaz.
I got an 18.
An 18?
Wait, I also didn't hold on my perception as well. It shouldn't be too high though. I got a 20 then, a dirty 20.
Okay. You
Smelly 20.
you find a rock about the size of both your hands. Yes.
Okay. Can
You're
I
gonna use that
improvise on
to throw at them?
Throw it at one of them? Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack and add your strength modifier.
What dice do I roll for that? Roll to hit?
Yes. And add your so add 5 altogether because it would be I think you're good for improvised weapons. I think you're proficient in improvised weapons, I'm not sure.
That
I
would
think
make sense.
barbarians are.
So 15 then to hit, and then what would I roll
Which
for
one are you
damage?
hitting?
The one like middle left,
All right, so the one to the right here?
or which one got hit by the sword, the magic sword.
This guy here.
Middle right.
Yeah, then I'll throw it at that guy.
Okay. It hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Roll 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, no, 6 total then.
All right, 6 total.
Yeah.
All right. He's taken 16 damage so far. All right, next is the. Oh wait, are you doing anything else?
I don't think I can. So.
You can rage
Oh wait.
for your bonus action.
Does that mean I can move again or no?
No, you would have to use your action to move.
Okay, I'll just wait till next turn to rage then.
Okay. So
Hulk
that's
smash.
That was just me. I was letting you guys see a picture of like what my character art is, if you haven't already seen it.
Oh, nice.
Next is the guard's turn,
Love that.
Is that AI
and
art?
they're all going to start
Where do I see that?
wailing on the one that's already damaged. They're just gonna start shooting their arrows. Plus okay. Hits. 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 And hits. So 5 hit. I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage. 6 plus 2. 7. 8. Oh, 7 plus 8. Oh, that stinks. Another 8. 21.
I love that.
Oh, God.
Peace. Inner peace.
Which one was it, babe?
They're all going for this one.
Now I must go.
No, which
Wow.
one stinks?
I don't know, but one of them is farting around me. All right,
You
last
said
one.
your actual character art.
Wow. I'm using my dad's lucky dice. It rolled out of 5 times. It rolled a 5, 6, 6, 6, 6 for
That's
damage.
the devil, actually.
uh, in that round, that did 37 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Holy
The
shit.
guards are killing it. That actually, yeah. With that, boom, he's out. No,
Dead or unconscious?
With American Express,
he's on.
It
He's
says
dead.
dead. There is a skull and bones. I'm gonna argue dead.
Same.
of APY, and membership rewards points on eligible business debit card purchases. You can redeem
Okay.
those points for deposits
I had to make sure there wasn't.
account or transfer getting travel.
I had to make sure.
Account online.
Okay. That is the guard's turn. So now, with that, is after that is the spectator's turn.
Who?
I was
What?
just wondering what that was.
He comes around.
Ooh, very fun.
Can only move 20 feet. And 2 of the following numbers.
Ah,
First, he's going to go after Igor first. I'm sorry, Utkar. I apologize. I'm getting used to it. Utkar.
Utgar.
Utgar is not happy.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not the
That's
con.
my best one. Let's see, +4. I got a 15.
Here's the thing. What was the proficiencies I said you had? Constitution and strength.
Yeah, Constitution.
So
that
you
mean
add
I
plus 3 on top of that. So you actually got an 18.
Nice, got 18. Nice.
So that,
Wait.
my good sir, nothing happens to you.
Yay!
Yippee.
Sorry, I'm adding your shit to you that you didn't send me because you're an ass. What?
Man.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Man,
This is
Steven,
fine.
I sent you an updated character sheet of Fyro before you say I'm an ass.
I already know he
Nice.
thinks I'm an ass, but at least he likes my ass.
Say shut up! Alright. So that didn't work. So next he's going to. You know what? Let me try this. No, I need you. I need you. Where you at, bitch? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes. You're the closest to his buddies.
I got
He's
a
going
natural
after you.
20, so
You got a natural 20?
yeah.
Once again, nothing happens to you. He's shooting rays at you. The first was a bright white ray that shot at you, and you just shrugged it off. Next was a red ray, and hit you, and you fucking shrugged it off. Being the badass barbarian that you are, didn't even affect you. That's the end of its turn. Now it's the Hellhound's turn. There you are. It has speed of 50 feet.
Fantastic.
Going right here. And now you must make a dexterity saving throw. You and a thin one.
I got a
He
6.
fails. You rolled a what?
A 6.
Okay. You take. Oh shit! Oh shit! All right.
Not a good sound.
18, 20, 29 points of damage.
What the fuck?
Of
Oh
fire
my God.
damage.
Jesus.
All right.
That's just one of them?
That's just one of them.
Can I ask what's the initiative order right now?
Right now, it is you and Clover tied.
Yeah.
Utgar and the guards tied. And then it's a spectator, hellhounds, and next would be Aethinwin and then Fyra.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
All right. And he's going to come up and bite, which is. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. He's going to come up and try and bite. Now that he has a. I'm guessing since that didn't hit, a 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
All right. That's the end of their turn. It is now Aethinwin's turn. First thing he's going to do is run up to you and cast Cure Wounds at
Nice.
second level. So that's 2d8 plus 4. Guys.
20.
Hey, guys, shut up. Thank you. Hey, listen. 6 and.
now.
Yeah. 18 points of health back to you.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, he turns into a giant hyena.
Yes.
Dun, dun.
Getting
Now-
Baldur's Gate flashbacks.
So what?
Getting Baldur's Gate flashbacks.
Right?
Oh god.
All right, so
Sounds
now,
like a fun
Fyra,
one.
it is your turn. You are all the way in the back, and yeah, you were noticed. Your stealth was ass. Sorry.
Damn. I tried. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the next northwest.
Okay.
See if I can move behind like that guard that close. Yeah.
Like here,
How much? How much is that?
you have one more square movement.
Move
That's,
up right
10.
next to him.
All right, like here.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I am gonna tell Rezkel to stay on my 6, so he's gonna be like right behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull out my bow and shoot the hellhound to the right of the giant turtle.
You got it. All right, roll to hit.
Alright.
Get his ass.
Fuck him up.
Alright. That is a 17 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Alright, and that's going to do 7 damage,
Okay.
but where was it? Though the thing that I sent you where my dragon adds to it, Confused Strike.
Yeah.
He's not within 30. Is he within 30 feet? I don't think so.
Within it's is it 30 feet of you or the what you call
Oh no, it says when he's within 30 feet of me. Okay, never
So,
mind. Yeah. So I add another D6 to that,
it? Okay.
and that is a 3.
Okay, so 10 total. Good.
And then I'm gonna shoot my bow again
Okay.
at the same one. That's a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh wait, did I roll damage for myself and not just my dragon?
No, because you got 7 and then the +3.
Okay. And that's a 4. I
Okay.
apologize, a 7. 4 plus 3.
Okay, so another 7 on top of that.
Yep. So 17
That's
total.
good. Okay. Now we're back to Delphine and
Exciting.
Clover.
Um, Topaz is going to poke her head out of Igor's backpack and cast color spray.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, it's ones that he chooses. So he could choose not to get his own team.
Yes. And it's
Okay.
creatures within a 15-foot cone.
Yes. So he
So
he
she's
can get all
gonna,
3 of them.
yes.
All right. Roll the amounts. This is your bonus action, by the way.
Yes. It automatically hits, correct?
Yeah, automatically.
Found my D10. Oh, good. 6. Okay. Five. 28.
28.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's blind. That's it.
I'm just taking a note that I did that. I mean, it was enough to blind one of them.
This is true.
Clover. I'm 60 feet away.
Not anymore. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45 feet away.
Okay. Topaz went back inside the backpack, by the way.
So what? Back inside?
Yeah. Back to hiding. Like poked out, color sprayed, back in. Like
Okay.
she's a little asshole and does not want to be involved.
That has been
Um,
Topaz's style.
yes.
Okay.
Clover is going to use Acid Splash. It's a cantrip, so no wild magic.
Okay.
And I can hit 2 targets within 5 feet of each other. So I'm going to hit the one that's blinded and the one directly above him. And they must make a dexterity saving throw.
One second.
You're looking that up to make sure.
Yep.
Okay, I took it right from your book.
You choose one to create. Okay. They both make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
All right. Natural 1 and a 12.
Uh,
So I guess they
Mr.
both
DM,
fail.
sir, question:
Yes.
do you do crunchies?
Do I do what?
Do you do crunchy crits?
What is crunchy crits?
A crunchy crit is either if it's a critical success, like a nat 20, it would be double the damage, or if it was a crunchy failure, they would also take double. They would take double the damage.
You know what? We'll try it out. I've never even heard of a natural 1 failure causing double damage, but I am all for it. Let's try it out.
I feel like they failed terribly.
Just remember that could be used against you.
Yeah, I should look into the actual thingies for it.
But
But yeah,
I'm all
crunchies
for
are
it.
fun.
Okay, roll damage. We'll say the double. Yeah. Okay. Guys,
Well, after I'm gonna do now one my next turn, I'm gonna eat my words.
Wait,
Immediately.
so roll 2d4 for the other one. and then add 2d4 for the second one that critted.
I thought it was D6s.
Yeah. Yes, d6. I'm holding the d6. I apologize.
Okay, are you so
Roll 2 and then roll 2 more.
what level did you cast it at?
It's a cantrip, but we have cantrip advantage. So when I reach 5th level, it becomes 2d6s.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d6 now. This will be for the nat 1, so this will be doubled.
I got a 2 and a 1, so 3 doubled is 6.
Okay. And the other? Guys.
6. 2 and a 4.
Alright.
It's only a cantrip, guys.
Alright. Oh wait, no, that's alright. He's the one that's blind is looking pretty rough. Alright. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn, or would you like to move?
I'm gonna move right behind Delphine. Like that catty corner behind.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Delphine, it is now your turn.
Can I start with my bonus action and move my spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
I'd like to move my spiritual weapon.
There's 15 feet. It can move here if you'd like it to.
I'll just make it move straight down.
Okay. I will say attacks on the blind one are at advantage.
Perfect. So which one's the blind one? I'm so sorry.
This guy's the blind one.
Oh, I see the little icon you put on it now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's super
So
tiny.
then let's go ahead and do that and aim for the blind one.
Okay. Roll with advantage. Nice. Be quiet. That's all I'm asking.
Babe, show Pogo Puppy to Marshall.
Um,
Pogo
Go, come here, boy.
do I add anything to that?
You roll a. You add 6 to it.
I add 6 to it.
Yep.
Oh,
Go ahead. Don't be on me.
We're not keeping him.
damn.
Does
Fuck.
13 hit?
That's with advantage.
You don't want to know what my other one was. It was a nat 1, my other one.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
So a 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Of course it doesn't. It's there. It'll hit the next time.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. I'm hopefully gonna make up for it with this next move. So for my actual action, I'm gonna say that Delphine is really agitated that Fireball did not work on these guys. And so I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
on them. But to flavor this and for everyone here, basically she pulls down her blindfold a little bit and she casts this through her eyes.
Like
Oh
Gojo?
shit.
Nice.
Gojo
Okay.
with the blindfold.
Yeah, like actually.
Get serious.
So are you
Alright,
going for the
fine.
blind one that you already have advantage on? Or the other one?
Yes. The
Okay.
blind one.
Okay. Roll
It's
with
closest
advantage.
to me anyways.
Yeah.
That was much better. That was even better. Okay. And it's a spell attack. My spell modifier is 3. So that's a 21. Does that hit?
That definitely hits. Oh, dude.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Right.
Roll damage.
4d6. 8. 15. That's 15 damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that
Do I
That
get to
ends
get a
him.
magical blade?
that ends him.
Yes. Okay, so question.
Yes, ma'am.
Technically, with guiding bolt, the next attack would have had advantage.
Correct.
Does that get to be rubbed off on the next person or no?
Unfortunately, no.
Do we get to double it and give it to the next person?
Unfortunately, no.
Sad. I'm just too good. I had to kill him. My bad,
No.
you guys. No one gets advantage.
What level did you cast that at?
1.
Oh, damn.
I know, isn't that fun?
What the fuck?
He has to
How
look
the
it up.
hell did you do that much?
4d6 radiant damage. Guiding bolt is kind of just like that.
Just built different.
Yo, shit, it is. Okay.
I told you.
Damn.
It's
Alright.
crazy, right?
Are you doing any
It's
movement?
kind of like cracked and OP. And the
Yeah,
fact that I could do more
Cracked
above
and
first
OP.
level is crazy.
Yeah. And it's a bonus action. Alright.
No,
Anything
it's
else?
not.
Movement?
Yeah, I'll move. I'll go north 15 feet.
Alright. Right in front of the guards?
Yep. I'll
Alright.
regret that, but yeah.
Utkar, it is your turn.
Okay.
You got 2 hellhounds left and a spectator a little bit far away.
So what happens when I rage again?
You add your rage bonus. Guys. To your attacks. So I think it's you add your proficiency to your attack damage.
Mm.
I don't fully know for sure, but that's what we'll go with for now because I know you get a bonus to damage when you're raging. But that's just what we're gonna go with for now, just so we can say that.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna swing my great axe at the one above me. The north
Oh,
one.
now you have a great axe?
What do you mean now? What did I have before?
You didn't have anything.
I added it because I knew I had a weapon, but I
Okay.
rushed and made it, to send to you.
Alright,
you know.
alright, that's fine. I mean, just send me the info.
I had a
and-
weapon. Yeah, I
Yeah,
will send you the finished.
It makes sense that you had a weapon. We talked about you having a weapon. I just didn't see it on
Yeah.
here. No big deal. Go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
attacks. Are you
No,
gonna
I
make them
have it,
reckless or no?
What does that do again?
Reckless means advantage on your attacks, or are you just gonna make them standard? But when you do advantage on your attacks because of reckless, they get advantage on you.
Okay. I'm just gonna do regular attacks, and I get 2 attacks. Yes.
Yes. Hey.
All right. 1. All right, hold up. I roll. First one is a. Is the great axe should be a +2 to hit, right? So it should be a 15.
What?
If I have proficiency with the great axe, which I will give myself proficiency with the great axe if I have a great axe, I get +2 to hit, right?
Well, your proficiency bonus is 3.
3. Okay, so +3. So then I got a 16.
Okay, it hits. Which one are you hitting?
The
One right above
north,
you or above and diagonal?
right above me.
Okay.
And 1d12. I rolled a 9.
And we're adding your rage bonus, which is 3. I'm thinking.
Yep. 12. Yeah.
So 12. Okay.
I'm gonna attack again.
Yep.
18.
Hits.
And this one is 4 or 5 if it's +3.
So 5.
Yeah.
All right. That one's not looking so great. Is that the end of your turn? Well, you did bonus action and action.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's a
you gonna try and move away?
no.
Okay. Next it's the guard's turn. And they're going to start attacking the one that you just hit. Hits. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. And hits. So 2 hit. One damage. And no, that's 3 damage and 6 damage. So that's 9 more. Ooh, that guy's looking rough, but he's still fighting.
Bullshit.
All right, now it's the spectator's turn. Who's gonna come over here? And now he's gonna try his eye raise on you, Delphine.
Yay!
Where did my D4 go? Oh, here it is.
Look at that. It's galore. It's for me. Gonna lose the dice to cause me damage.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 17.
So you succeed. Um, make one more wisdom saving throw.
That's a dirty 20.
You succeed on
Nice.
both. He's really not having any luck right now. That is the end of his turn.
Is this malicious intent? I must
Now it is the Hellhound's turn. And they have advantage because of pack tactics on Utah. And does an 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Barely.
You take 6 points of damage.
Ow! Ouch! Oof.
Does a 13 hit.
No.
That's it for them. Now it is a Thin Wind's turn. He's going to take 2 attacks on the one that's looking pretty hurt.
He's still a giant hyena, correct?
Yes, he is. And both hit. Just so much going on here.
Was that
Uh,
Freya?
Yeah. That is 10 points of damage. Killing that one. And he's going to go over to this one and use his second attack on him. Giving him 9 more points of damage. Okay, that's the end of his turn. What? Oh, now it is Fyra's turn.
Fyra's gonna go up about 10 feet to her northwest.
Okay. Like that?
And she's gonna shoot her arrow at the spectator.
At the spectator. Got it. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 22.
That definitely fucking hits.
And that's a 11.
11 points of damage.
Yep. And she's gonna shoot her another attack at it too.
Okay.
Count on a
No, I
man
don't think that one hits. That's a 6. I mean a 10.
on eligible purchases.
10 total. No, it does not hit.
All right. As a bonus action, she's going to have Reskel's just gonna be at her 6 again.
Okay, just follow behind.
Yeah.
Just making sure that you're guarded, basically, by him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now we are back to Clover and Delphine.
Delphine, me or you?
If you don't know what you want to do, I can go. because I know what I want to do.
Okay.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
so I'm first gonna do my spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna always kind of do that one first, get out of the way.
Okay.
It can stay where it's at. I'm gonna try and hit the one that's not dead.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Da-da-da-da-da. Does a 18 hit? There's no modifier on that. It's an 18. Cool.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 1d8.
It should be your spell attack modifier to hit.
Well, yeah, but did I even need it?
No, that's true.
That's what I was getting at. Was I can look
Gotcha.
for it right now, but I don't think I need it.
No, no.
So that's 6 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. That's plus 3, so 9 points of damage.
Okay. He's already looking kind of rough.
Cool. Then for my main action, I'm going to pull the whip / Morning Star off from around my waist, and I would like to use it against the what did you call him?
Spectator.
Spectator.
Spectator. In my head, I've been calling him creep. So yes, spectator. Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. Your attack
Does a
bonus on that
second?
is 2.
Yeah. Does 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. 1d4 plus 2. Question: is it undead or
No,
fiend?
he's not. I was just looking at that. He's not undead or fiend. He is considered an aberration.
All right.
As far as
Is
you
it
know, fiends don't even exist in this realm. Any fiends, fae, celestial.
from my understanding? Okay.
Yep.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
5 points.
Yeah. For all my nerds out there, what I was referencing is Castlevania. That's the weapon that I've mimicked her whip after. Is the Morning Star. So
Which I think is
that's what we're
badass.
gonna picture for our cleric.
I've not seen it, but I like it.
You can look up quick clips on YouTube of it. It's pretty cool.
We might have to do that.
It's
Okay,
on
so
Netflix,
that's your
right?
bonus action and action. Are you doing any movement?
No, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. So now Clover, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile as a first level. 2 at the Hellhound, or 2 at the Spectator, 1 at the Hellhound.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d20 for
Wild magic.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fun.
That's a 3. So no
Okay.
wild
You keep
magic.
getting close. Okay, so roll your damage.
Yeah, that one was closer.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 at the Spectator.
2 at the spectator. All right.
That's 2 2s, so 4, and that is with the +1s.
Okay.
At the Hellhound is 4.
Okay. He is still holding on, but he's kind of breathing fucking heavy. Do you have a bonus action?
No bonus action this time. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the west
Okay.
by the furthest guard.
Like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Should-
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Utgar, it is now your turn.
Let's attack the one dude.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
10.
Total,
Yeah, that's total.
you do not hit.
Okay. Swing again.
Utgar.
I got a 6. Nice. All right. That's it. That's my whole turn, I guess.
Okay.
I just missed 2 swings.
So sorry.
It's just you're swinging the heat from the Hellhound is just making you like wince a little bit, and you're just closing your eyes and swinging away. It's completely whiffing it.
Oh,
All right. The guards are going to go after the Hellhounds and the Spectator. First one is a miss. 18. That one hits. That's one hit. Another miss. Another miss. Hit. So 2 hit the Hellhounds. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. These guys are... Okay. 8 and 7. That kills them. These guys are fucking... Okay. That one's down too. All that's left is the Spectator. And he is going to try and come up and bite you, Delphine. Now.
Ooh,
And he's going to actually stay right here.
I stand by what I said, but calling him a creep. To come up and bite? What is this, a toddler?
Does a 15 hit?
No.
And this guy is just sucking left and right. Alright, he's gonna use his last bit to use a... You know what? Do a d4 to see what one ray he uses. Ooh! Okay, make a Constitution saving throw, Delphine. We
Yes.
should have done this first, but...
Ooh, that's a 21.
Yeah, you saved from it anyway. A white ray comes shooting at you, and by the power of Paylor, you just shrug it right the hell off,
Mm.
causing you to not be paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay, now it is a Thin Wind's turn, and with his giant hyena speed of 50 feet, comes over and bites for his 2 attacks.
Should have
One of
asked
them...
what this is.
What?
I should have asked what kind of creature he was.
He's a giant hyena.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
For 12 points of damage. Spectator he's been floating in the air about like 5 feet, just hovering, and he's starting to drop down just a little bit.
The
Fyra, it is
balloon.
now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my bow at
Okay.
the Spectator.
All right.
That is a 18 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So that is an 8, and Razkel's gonna do the infused strike with it,
Okay.
and that's going to be a 1.
So 9 total.
Yes, and then I'm gonna hit him again with my bow.
There's no need. How do you want to do this?
So you see Razkel like leaning forward a little bit as the spikes on him has a, and as I'm shooting my arrow, the electricity of him impedes the Spectator.
Okay. So you see as the connection between Ricekel, her young Drake, and Fyra are like one. And you've been seeing this throughout the entire battle. Her first shot has always had a little bit of extra oomph. Well, this time, when she fires, it just has just that much more. You can actually see the electricity sparkling right around it as it hits in its main centered eye, not coming from the tentacles, but its centered eye. Just goes right in and just and it just shivers and shakes before just falling apart in 15, 20 pieces. And the battle is over.
Razkel goes over there and eats it. I'm joking. I'm joking. You just see him like guts and stuff like that coming off his
Feast, my child. Feast.
So, a thin one comes up and is like, um, very good.
Is he still in his high uniform talking to us?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please say yes.
He comes back. No, he does not. He
Okay.
turns back into his large half elf form. He's like, very good. That was very efficient. I must say I'm fairly impressed. Um, but there's only one concern. I don't see any bodies. I don't see anybody here.
Is the cave deeper?
We can explore a little bit more if you would wish.
I mean, are we only get paid if we don't bring anybody and just kill
The
the
job is not complete.
monsters?
You are more than welcome to join me and complete the task, but that is up to you. That was a difficult battle, and you, Turtleman, did get the brunt of the attacks. Are you feeling up to a little bit more adventure, big man?
They only grazed my shell. I don't really. We can go deeper.
That's what I like to hear. And he slaps you on the shell. Probably don't even feel a bit, and he just kind of like shakes his hand, like, "Damn, that actually kind of stung."
He kind of grabs your wrist and says, "Don't touch me."
Ooh, you're a feisty one too. You and your little friend. I like.
Just as he says, "Don't touch me," Fire is gonna go up behind him and smack his shell. He's like, "Man,
You're just gonna get stabbed in the hand.
listen!" And does cure wounds at first level.
Okay.
It's like next.
Are you casting Cure Wounds on him?
Yes, I'm casting cure wounds, and
Okay.
we established it's gonna be 1d8 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the
Until you get the updated one.
yeah, Anna and
Or
Marshall, we're still doing the 2014 rule book
5e.
strictly because I didn't know how much was updated.
Yeah.
So it like your spells, I saw Delphine, you still keep yours at the 2014 rules.
hmm
I realized there's a bunch of stuff that got updated. Once I get a little bit more familiar, for my benefit, I'm gonna be honest, I'm being jealous and selfish. We're gonna keep it at the 2014 rules, and at some point when I get a little bit more familiar, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, all your spells got upgraded. Now it does this much damage, and your cure wounds does double now. Yay!" kind of thing.
I like that.
all right, so you get 7 points of health back.
Nice.
Okay.
57.
And then she's gonna like dodge the fucking dagger to try and go through her head. Like, asshole.
Okay. So you guys explore the cave a little bit more, and you notice that the um glowstones all of a sudden stop. There are no glowstones anymore. Down a dark path, it's just completely black.
Can I
I roll.
go ahead?
I roll a perception check since I have the dark vision.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that.
That's a 6. Do I add anything to it?
Um
Or do I get advantage because I have dark vision?
you don't get advantage. Um you just add +2. So you really don't
+2.
see much. You see that there's a cave, and a couple feet in front of you, you see that it just gets darker.
Wait, why is it
Um,
+2? My proficiency is +3.
Yeah, but your wisdom, which is what it's based off of. Oh, I'm sorry, it's +1. It's +1.
Okay.
I read that wrong. Yes.
2
Can I-
was not a number familiar on my sheet.
Yes, Delphine.
Can I cast light?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I kind of kick around and I feel a rock and I pick it up and I cast light and I make this like makeshift flashlight orb.
Okay. So now there's a good bright light, and Ethan looks to you and is like, "Oh, very good. Let us proceed. Let's see what's down here." Um, start walking through a path, and about another 20, 30 feet. I'm guessing you guys are going in the same marching order.
Ye-
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll be a
Um,
little closer to the other. Well, yeah, the same marcher, but I'll be closer to them.
okay. So are you still
Yeah.
stealthing or no?
No.
Okay. So you're still staying in the back, but not like way back.
Yeah.
Okay. So about, I think I said like 30, 50 feet. You come up to these extremely tall, I mean, like 50-foot tall, thick steel engraved doors.
Hmm. Can I? You said they're engraved.
I'm sorry, it's got beautiful, intricate carvings. Um, it is um do either a
Religion.
nature or history check, whichever one you're more proficient in.
Nature or history? Okay.
Actually,
uh,
all of you can do that.
Yeah.
and I will. You know what? Forget me rolling. I'll guide someone.
Here, I just rolled because I wanted to do a nature check,
I got a
and
20.
that's a dirty 20 for my nature check.
A natural 20.
Okay.
Y'all don't need my
Damn you
guidance.
and your nat 20.
All right. So anybody who's gotten a 15 or higher, you recognize the engraving to be a beholder. What you see carved into the stone is the steel doors is a gigantic beholder, and the seam of the door goes right down the middle, and it's just big and smiling and just looking down at you. Those of you who didn't roll high enough aren't
Utgard
familiar
has
with this
idea.
beast at all.
I'm just gonna hold
Is
things
there
up
any
for you guys. What do you see?
is there any writing on it or anything like that? Like, or is it just
Um,
The door wants to see the spectator's eyeball.
there's no writing.
How open?
okay?
Mm,
Is Utgard
Wait,
Russian?
Yes.
Okay.
Russian turtle. That's
Yes.
fair.
I love it.
It's an oxymoron in itself.
I want one of my artist
Oh.
friends to draw
Utgard
all of
thinks
this
we
now.
get the spectator's body and bring it to the door, and it opened the door.
Rezka already has a spectator body half in his mouth as he's chomping on him. He's really eating the thing.
So you bring the spectator up to the door to see if that does anything.
Yep.
Nothing.
Damn.
Mm.
Just kind of like whispers to himself, damn it.
Rezka continues to eat it.
This might sound stupid to ask. Can we just open it? Like, is it
I'm guessing.
locked?
Are you asking the DM or you're
Maybe you should
asking
have tried that.
a Thinwin?
Are we going to check for traps first? Like,
That's a very good idea. Now I'm starting to talk Russian. You know what? Let me
good.
see what I can
what
find.
would it be? Would it be
For checking for traps, since you're taking your
yeah.
time to look, it would be investigation.
Investigation.
Yep, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
can roll an investigation once I got a +4.
Okay, go for it.
I can also guide you if you need it.
Okay.
So add a D4 to that.
Yeah. It's an extra
So-
D4 if you want it.
So I got a 14 plus 4, you say? Hold on, well, a D4.
D4,
It
yeah.
is
I
2.
rolled a 4 for you.
Oh, you roll it?
Yeah, I roll it.
Okay, yeah.
Either or.
So
That's fine.
18.
Okay. You see that it is not trapped or locked.
Okay, so Fyra like slowly opens it and like peeks her head in. Like,
Roll a
You're
strength
touching
check.
it with your hands.
It's
like all you see is like her pink, like the pink of her hair, like just
Roll a
trying
strength
to
check.
a string. Oh shit, yeah.
These
I
are
can guide you.
gigantic doors.
Yeah, she's like, you know what? I can't like these weak arms. I can't do it.
You can add door to
I'm
that.
kind of good. I don't see anything suspicious.
Is it a push or a pull?
You don't know, technically. Okay, anybody else
I
giving it a
can.
shot?
I mean, I could have Rascal like slam into it. He has a +3 to
Well,
strength.
question: is this the only way through? Like, is there another route, or is this like the only way through?
As far as you know, you haven't explored the entire cave. Well, no, you have. It's basically just been one straight tunnel following through, and the door fills the entire whole of the cave.
Mm, okay.
Mind you that there hasn't been any glowstones, but there hasn't been any support beams or anything either.
All right, come on, guys. Use your muscles.
Alright, I
It
go to
wasn't
open the
the
door, I
most
guess.
good- I
Alright,
did
What's
have
my
a
roll?
flashlight.
A Thinwin is going to assist you, so go ahead and roll with advantage. Which
Okay.
card?
I was like, Rascal can assist
I
too.
got
but-
another 20, so
Oh.
Alright, DC 15 is what it was, so it starts creaking open. And you walk in to a room that the first thing you noticed is it is got here, let me show you.
Uh-oh.
A gigantic statue of a beholder
Oh, okay.
directly in
I
front of
thought it
you.
was a real
You
one.
guys are coming in through here, and it is including the doors, the wall of the doors. There's eight-sided. It's an eight-sided room with what looks like a circular platform, hollow circle platform in the center
Okay.
with statues around.
Can I investigate the statues?
Yep, roll an investigation check.
Can I
Can I
guide?
assist?
Yeah. So roll with advantage or roll separately.
Investigation. Can I guide myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Okay. So what you find is that so you're going around to each individual one.
Yeah, it looks like there's 6 there, right? Or 7 technically.
There's 7 technically.
I'd like to do the 6 regular looking ones, I guess, first, and then the beholder last, if possible.
Okay. So what you see, starting from left to right, like if you're at the door going left, you go here.
And then go around,
Yep.
cut
The first one
diagonally.
you see is a soldier, a large soldier statue that's about 10 to 12 feet tall, wearing ceremonial armor, holding a large golden mace down at its side. With a stone shield, it's just regular gray stone in his left arm. And then the next one is a beautiful woman resting her hands on top of a golden harp. The next one is another another ceremonial soldier, resting his hands on a golden greatsword as the tip rests on the ground. And then the bottom right one, down here, is a beautiful woman holding a golden flute down at her side. The next one is a little cutout Um, in a wall. It's like a little hole in the wall, half circle. It's about like 10 to 12 feet up,
Okay.
and all you see is a helmet. And then the last one is a man in ceremonial robes, beautiful adorned robes, with an open golden book held at his chest.
Hmm.
And then the final, the beholder, you notice when you get close, I mean, you passed by, but you want to do that one last, is there are corpses galore at the base of the statue.
Interesting.
Just bloody messes.
Mm-hmm.
I think we found the people.
Um, would all of you please roll a perception check? Wait, I'm sorry. First, we'll get to the statue. There's a carving in a book, a stone book, and the words carved into it are first, praise the Lord. Second, worship the Lord. Third, prove your faith. Do this and you will be rewarded. Fail and face the wrath of God.
Sounds like solo leveling.
Praise,
Worship,
worship,
proof.
proof.
Yep. Um, would all of you like to? I'd like all of you to roll a perception check.
We got a
15.
16.
Okay.
Perception. 3. That's a 22.
Okay. Marshall?
15.
Emily?
19.
Okay. Delphine, you're the only one to notice as you're checking out these statues that out of the 8 eyes and the center eye are all moving slightly, looking at each one of you, including Aethinwin and the 5 guards. After you read the quote, do you tell everybody else what you read?
Yes, I do.
Okay. After you speak those words out loud and the final person enters the room, the doors close.
Right.
And a resounding boom. So Aethinwin immediately says, "Don't anybody touch anything. This is obviously a trap." Now, two of
You
the
say that as Pyro's like hands are. I'm not touching anything.
um two of the guards, one is a half elf and another one is a dwarf. They both go to the door and start trying to pry it open. And when they do, one of the eyes from the beholder shoots out a purple ray. Oh, the hell?
I know what you're referencing here.
Yes.
It's a great anime.
Yes.
Which one?
I'm the only
Solo
one who
leveling.
doesn't
It's the
watch.
first episode.
Which one?
Solo leveling.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, if you should
Okay.
watch the first episode. You'll
So
get it
the
like,
half
right away.
elf gets hit by a purple ray and just his entire body just turns to dust. Gone. And he's completely disappeared at that point.
Or equals die. Got it.
He's dead.
Disintegrated, like. And where was the last guard? Or that guard that?
Oh,
Gosh.
not that one. You're all scattered throughout the room. The two guards, one was a half elf, one was a dwarf. The half elf and the dwarf were at the door trying to open it. The half elf is the one that
Died.
passed away. And everybody else is still scattered around. So now there's 4 guards left, a Thinwin, and you 4. You can get a little bit
Yes.
quieter.
Hmm.
So I don't think anyone should touch the door, obviously.
That
So-
is an astute observation.
That is
Another guard.
Try. I try.
I'm crying. Why?
Another
Sorry
guard
about my child.
is standing just somewhere in the middle, right around here. Says there's got to be a clue. He's a human. There's got to be a clue in the script. So he starts running towards the book, the stone book. As soon as he starts moving, boom, gets shot to dust.
Squid Game.
Clover is going to use the cantrip Druidcraft and create like a mini beholder out of a flower bud.
Mm.
Present it in
Okay.
front of the beholder.
Maybe
Okay,
put it
you
in
move
purple.
closer, holding the beholder, and place it there. Nothing happens.
Head
I'll go-
down. Like
Yeah. Okay. Nothing
Nothing.
happens to you. A
Okay.
Goliath. One of the other guards, he's a Goliath, falls over and is just terrified. Starts crawling backwards in fear. Nothing. What are the rest of you doing?
Okay.
Wait, so
See,
Clover didn't move, she just created the
No, she walked towards. She's her little 2-foot self walked over.
Okay.
question,
So
upon
far, a half elf and a human have been. The dwarf is fine. Clover has been fine. The Goliath, when it fell over, it was fine.
I'm gonna. Mm,
What did the thing say again?
What did
praise,
it say?
praise the Lord, worship the Lord, prove your faith. Basically.
Fyra's gonna be like, "Oh Lord, and your majestic giant eye, you're amazing!" And just stand there trying to
Okay.
charm
Nothing.
it. Click.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Utger kneels.
Okay. Nothing happens
Delphine?
yet.
Huh?
I said nothing happens yet.
Yet was the yet.
Delphine kneels to pray.
Heine, it starts to grin ever so slightly.
Okay.
Fyra follows suit.
The grin widens.
Clover kneels beside them, bowing her head.
Keeps growing.
Big ol' smile. Are we all kneeling?
Gar,
So
What?
so far the guards aren't doing anything, nor is Thinwin.
Everyone fucking pray.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna turn to them and just yell at them and say, if you know what's good for you, kneel now.
Intimidation or persuasion?
Ugh. Persuasion.
I would like to help her.
Okay, so you could do either at advantage or roll separately.
I'll just do advantage.
Okay.
Are you sure my persuasion is a +7?
Mine is wait. Is your help action to roll for me?
So either
Well, it would.
one of you can have advantage, or you guys roll separately if you're helping each other.
Oh, I see. Okay. Um, I'll stick with my roll and my guidance for now.
Okay. So your single roll. So Clover, you go ahead and do the same.
I'm sorry.
22 plus 6. 27.
Oh shit. Um.
She beats me. Mine was a 13.
Well, you assist a little bit, but Delphine really seals it in there. Like, if you know what's good for you, fucking kneel. And Aethinwin said, like, goes, "Do what she says. Obviously, something is happening." And kneels. The Goliath, like, was doing the reverse crab walk, rolls over, and bows. The dwarf bows, and the remaining gnome bows, and the smile on the beholder just grows. And it's just you see this gigantic toothy maw, just like something from your worst nightmare. Sharp, pointy teeth, just yet pleased.
Mm.
And then all of a
Pretty
sudden,
sure I did it. I look like that.
so you guys are all right around back here.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the grinding of stone. I can't do a good stone sound. And quiet. The beholder statue starts to rise and starts moving towards you. All the rest of the statues you see move. Um, do everyone do a perception check real quick?
Eight.
And what was yours?
16.
26.
Carmen, yours was?
16.
14.
Yours was a 14, Marshall?
Yeah.
Or Utgar? Clover, what was yours? What was it?
8.
8? Okay, so everybody but Clover notices that all the soldier statues get ready in a arming position. And there is music playing in the background, consisting of a harp, a flute, and somebody singing as the beholder starts to go towards you. Ever so slowly, it only moves 5 feet per round, but it is moving towards you. The eye rays have stopped, but it is starting to chomp
Okay.
its mouth, trying to get closer.
Can I make a religion check to see if I would know of any worshiping practices when it comes to the beholder or stuff like that?
Go ahead.
Ooh, 9.
Sorry, no.
Delphine is just far more. She's devoted her life to Pelor, and Pelor has been her only focus. She tries to rattle her brain about like how would people worship this thing? Is it only on fear? But she really cannot think of anything.
Okay. The Goliath sees the beholder slowly approaching and stands up. He's the first to stand up. Nothing happens to him. No ray shots, no nothing. As the beholder moves a little bit closer. I need to.
Where are we? Are we in the middle?
I'm about to mark that now,
Mhm.
because sure. I'm gonna say you're right here, right here. You guys are basically around here. I just didn't want to. I'm still getting used to things. I should have put your characters out here, but I didn't. Don't hate me. Here, I'll just do that now.
I could never hate you, babe.
Yeah. Boop. 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 Okay. You four are all back here.
I will stand up.
Okay, nothing happens to you.
I stand up.
Okay? Nothing. You guys are good. Beholder moves a little
Go
bit
to bed.
closer.
I will stand.
Okay? You're all standing. Um,
Now.
We've now heard this song for maybe like 10 seconds. Is there any way that I can maybe sing along with it?
okay. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Oh god. 12.
Okay? As you're singing, trying to go along with, trying to harmonize with, it's basically just, like, no words, just fluctuating, just like a church choir, just
Yeah,
harmonizing, trying to,
ethereal music.
yeah. Um, nothing really happens.
Interesting.
Um, the Goliath runs to the door and starts banging on it, trying to push it. Everything he's got, nothing's happening. Now he's moving a little bit closer.
Fyra takes a couple steps back.
Okay.
Not like at the door, but like probably 10 feet back.
Okay. When you do
And
this,
I.
go ahead.
Oop.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Do what you're doing first.
No, I'd like you to do what you do first, please.
Can I do
Whatever.
an investigation check on the statue to see if there's anything broken about
Which
it?
statue would you
Like
like to
any
go
sort of
to?
a beholder.
The one that's
Not
moving
go
towards you.
to like from where yeah, from where I am.
So that would be a perception check.
Okay.
Actually, it would be just 3 left. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
That was a 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My guidance cannot help you.
No amount of guidance will help her.
No,
Lost
that doesn't
cause.
help me.
Wisdom chases you, but you're running so fast.
That's
I like that.
my plus 3 proficiency does not help for that anyway.
No, you don't really notice
Um,
anything other than it looks like it's trying to fucking kill you.
Okay, because I was gonna
That is
cast
a particular one.
mending on it to fix what's broken, but if I don't know what's broken, then I can't fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I?
Wait,
I also would
where,
like to back up 10 feet then.
where
Okay.
are the
Thank
other
you.
ones? Are those just the other people in the party? Like the
Yes.
guards?
These
Okay,
three
gotcha,
are
gotcha.
guards. And that's Aethinwyn.
Okay.
So as the
And one
beholder
of them was
gets,
at the door?
yes, there. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
As the beholder gets closer, this one stands in front of the one that was just a helmet. Now you see is a guard with a crossbow, a golden crossbow sticking out, and it shoots as soon as he gets close.
Oh,
And the crossbow bolt is about 5 feet long, and it goes right through the dwarf, right through his neck, dead.
Womp womp.
oh my God, he fucking did.
I want that arrow.
Bitch, it's almost as tall as you.
Okay, I'm gonna die. Can I take a movement just 5 feet towards the beholder statue?
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna kill me, isn't it?
You just might.
Delphine's gone, you guys. This has been really good. This has been tight. Nice 2 hours.
It's a good
Long
one-off,
live the
guys.
queen.
Yeah.
What statue is closest to me?
It's a cool one-shot.
What statue is closest to you? The
Yes.
closest one to you would be the statue in ceremonial robes with the book, which is now being held out like this, singing.
Oh my God.
Can we
Read
read
the
the book?
words. Say the words. Tell us what the words are, please.
So I'm going to head over there
Okay.
because they're
Yeah.
telling me to go over there.
Going to statues was worked out for you.
As you do,
Got a bow.
there is a glowing gold shimmer that surrounds the statue, and the voice gets louder.
I didn't die!
It just clobbers you in the head.
Can I run
Was
towards
the
that
book
statue?
smashes me with the book?
Hold on, one at a time. What happened?
Can I run towards that statue?
Yes, you can run towards that statue.
Please. Sprinting.
What are the other statues holding?
So there
Weapon.
is one holding a mace and a shield, a great sword, a crossbow, a flute, a harp, and a book.
I'm gonna go to the flute one.
Okay. That would be
Weapons, I think, are bad.
over
Go
here.
Oh my
to the pussy ones.
As
I will
you
go to the one
stand
with
in
the
front of
flute.
it, the entire statue glows a little bit more, and the flute is being played much louder.
Someone's got to go
I'm
to the
gonna
heart.
go to the harp.
Okay. Who's going to the harp?
Over.
Okay. So Aethinwyn, seeing that you guys are safe, the harp, by the way, the entire statue glows as well, and the strumming of the harp gets much louder as well. Aethinwyn tells his troop, everybody, follow suit! Get in front of them! Get in front of them! Not the ones with the swords! The Goliath comes over and joins you. And the gnome, stricken by fear, not really have enough in him to move, is still there as the beholder moves just a little bit closer and just swallows him fucking whole.
That was a close one, you guys. I almost died.
And
I'll go towards the moving statue. statue. Rule 1 and
Not only so, but I'm not afraid of it.
why?
Yeah, that was a close one. I was like, you can closer. Sure.
Like that,
I hope
like
you
the
have a
line
backup
from
character.
I'm not scared of you anymore.
Did you hear that?
Go to bed
Okay.
now
So
on your pillow.
Hungry.
Go to sleep. You
now,
can eat tomorrow.
from that, now that everybody is either in front of a statue or dead, he goes back to his spot, resting down back on his mantle. Then its mouth starts to move, and the music stops, and all of a sudden you hear.
Ew.
And the doors open. Wait, no. I apologize. My bad.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Oh my god, who's that? It's Sir Retcon.
Yes.
Go to fucking
The
sleep.
laughter stops, and you guys are still stuck in the room.
We gotta prove our face now, I guess.
Well,
I don't like the way it panned down to me.
What are you doing, Utar? So all that's left is you four, a Thinwin, and the Goliath.
Question. Is the gnome's body... Oh, you said that he swallowed the body? Well, the
Yes.
gnome? Okay, so we can't loot it. I got you.
I will say, as the beholder rests back on its perch, the body fell back out. I'll say that.
Fyra just, like, goes over to it and just peeks. Doesn't, like, search the body or anything, but the gnome had anything valuable that she swipe.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I'll guide you.
But she's doing it like nonchalant. She's doing it nonchalant, but she doesn't want people to think, "Oh my god, the guy just died," and she's
Just a chill guy who loots dead bodies in the fucking cave.
yeah. So she's
Hand on your shoulder, I just say, do what your lord pleases you to do.
she's just like looking at him, not like patting down his body. 22.
22.
Yes.
You see that he just has a simple short bow and a sword and some pouches on him.
Any arrows?
Yeah, he's got a quiver. I'm gonna say, just to keep this fun, I'm not gonna make you really keep track of arrows
Okay.
and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Gotcha.
Unless it becomes like, okay, too easy for you guys. I might be like, hey, look, now you got to keep track. I highly
Okay,
doubt
gotcha.
it, but for now, don't worry about it. This game
Okay.
is about fun, not about having a filing cabinet.
All right. Rezkel is going to be like sniffing the body. Like,
Okay.
do I eat this? Like,
So nothing's happening as you're going over. I'm taking a look at the body.
I didn't know I was that close to it. Holy shit!
Okay.
I thought I was.
Okay. Where do you want to be?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I saw the gnome's body like over here, so I didn't. I didn't know it was like right up there to it.
Okay, I'll say you went that far. It's fine.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Can Delphine walk up to that like circle thing
Okay.
in the center? Oh god.
All right.
Do you see anything?
As soon as you do, like as soon as you walk up to it, before you even look in. No, not that. Not that. a red flame comes up on the side.
On the side.
Yep, like on brim.
Can you describe the what this is again? Is it a platform? Is it a hole? What is this?
Well, as you look in, you see it is just like a 2 foot high, or no, I'm sorry, a 3 or 4 foot high perch, ring. I'm sorry, ring, and it's just hollow. There's nothing inside, and underneath is floor.
And the moment she got close, the fire went up.
Yep.
I'll look at the beholder. Does he move or any? Nothing
Yeah.
is complete.
Can I
I'll
put?
get Rezkel to
Okay.
look at the fire, get closer to the fire.
All right. As he does, another flame lights up.
How does the
Clover's
guards
going
look?
to move
Say
to
what?
the ring.
What'd you say?
Clover's gonna move to the ring.
I'm gonna go stand
Okay.
inside the ring.
Inside of it, my guy.
Yeah, what's worse can happen?
2.
All right. As soon as you approach it, like, okay, you're gonna stand in it, but as soon as you approach it and you're climbing over top, um, more flames light up. Whatever.
Sure.
So a thin wind is gonna do the same.
It's a timer.
Rezkel and Fyra will do the same.
All right. I will say the red flames only light up when you get close. It's not in a couple of seconds. It's
Oh, okay.
as soon as you light up. But as soon as the last person comes over, the doors open up. And then a blue flame comes up out here. And as soon as that happens, the soldier statues go back to arms and take a step towards you.
Towards us. That's so
And
weird.
the doors open.
Yep.
Do we make a run for it?
No, I don't feel like that's a good idea.
No,
Or
I
maybe
think that's a
it-
trap.
I
The
think that's
Goliath
it.
does. The Goliath is gone. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm sorry, but I
Is
cannot
he
do this.
safe or is he dead?
He made it. A thin one immediately jumps and is like,
How
no,
many
don't!
flames are there?
This
How
could
many
be a
flames are there?
trap! Do not do this! It must be a trap!
Goliath says peace.
Deuces.
How many flames are there? Is it
Alright, now there's another one.
And we're
Um,
all in the circle.
yes, you're all within that circle.
Is
I'd like all of you to make a perception check.
Are the red flames still there, like the normal
Yeah.
flames?
His did not go out.
Check.
10?
10?
Ah,
23.
got over that one.
14.
I got a
And
23.
I rolled a different d20.
Okay, everybody above a 15. You realize when you stare directly at the statues, nothing happens. They stop moving. I don't know if anybody has seen Doctor Who, but those angels,
Weeping angels.
yeah, they only move when they're
Foiled
not
edge
being
from
stared
Lethal
upon.
Company.
How many guards are there?
3, and one is behind that hole, and he cocked his arrow back in the crossbow. But the
Rez,
second you look at him, it's like he just almost
He's a statue.
he's a
Yeah.
statue again.
Fyra's gonna stare at the Fyra and Rezkel's gonna stare at the one that's shooting the arrow,
Okay,
like hardcore.
you guys are okay. Staring that way. Anybody else doing
I'll
anything else?
I'll stare at the one with the great sword.
Okay.
I did not perceive. So
Clover's nudging Delphine. What the fuck is going on? Isn't this your religion?
So the one
Listen,
with the mace is still coming closer.
the one with the mace is still coming closer because it's not
Mhm.
being stared upon.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like talk towards, but still staring at the one with the great axe. Just say, "Listen, my religion is light, and this is only darkness. Stare at the mace, please."
I
Okay.
will turn and stare at the mace because she has more of a clue than I do.
Okay, Aethinwin is doing the same, and so are you. It officially stops moving. And I'll just say, just for the sake of, I don't have a thing for him, he was right here when he stopped.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. So, you
Alive.
guys continue staring?
Yes.
Alright. Another 10
How
seconds.
long are we supposed to play?
Another 10 seconds go by, another flame lights up. Another 10 seconds go by, another flame lights up.
I think we
This-
should wait
this
till
is
the
a
ring is
timer one.
complete.
Another 10 seconds goes by, another flame lights up.
Ain't this how we all die, though?
Aethinwin starts to panic. And he's like, I've never seen anything like this. Maybe this is the trap. I don't.
Don't move!
You're on your
Just
own.
keep staring! No, you handsome man! Come back!
Aiden, what are
He's
you
gone.
doing?
He runs. He bolts.
There
He's
goes
gone.
Thin Mint.
We still have someone staring at Clover's still staring at the mace, right?
Clover's
Yes.
still staring
Yes.
at.
Turtle dude, who are
Um,
you staring at?
By the way,
There's three. There's three. You know the other good.
Utkar,
Okay.
are you still in the middle of the thing?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Oh no.
Another 10 seconds goes by.
So
You
we're
might
stuck.
want to.
Another 10 seconds goes by.
I'm gonna go back into the circle, but stare. Like,
But you're gonna. Okay.
You're like walking backwards.
yes.
So this all the flames are lit up, and from that the statues immediately go back to where they were. Oh shit, whatever.
Control
No,
Z.
not that. Sorry if I deleted you, but I don't care.
We all died.
Everyone is picking off the
That's
mortal
great
man.
DM. Fantastic one shot. Loved it.
Right?
No,
You guys
you guys are
left
still
me
there.
with a
You
new
guys are still there. Don't
character.
worry. Don't worry.
TPK.
Let me-
TPK.
Here, let me
Reroll characters. That's the prequel.
No.
Right?
All right, you guys are back out here. All right, cool. Igor, I gotta put you back in here. Sorry, but I did.
That's sorry.
So,
Right?
what? Okay.
Go to bed.
That was a cute
Well, the
noise.
flames are out, and then you guys start hearing chains rattle. You look up, and there is a round platform coming down from the ceiling directly above you, Utgar.
Concerning.
I'm concerned.
It's about like 30, 40 feet up now, dropping, continuously dropping. It's
Wait, what was it again?
basically just a 10 to 12 foot diameter circle platform that's starting to come down.
Like,
Right above you, and it's continuing to drop.
so it's just like a big slab.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the thing, I guess.
Okay.
I
As
wish
you
I could get
watch,
crushed by an elevator.
Where to go in all this?
as you watch it drop, it lands perfectly in the center of this circle platform and fits perfectly like OJ Simpson's glove should have. And upon it
Just-
um is a chest. A brown and steel chest. A brown wood and steel chest.
I check for traps.
Delphine
Okay.
takes a
I
step back.
open it before she checks it.
Okay. You go to check
Motherfucker.
you go to open it and it just pops right open. Inside you see a bunch of gold, silver, copper, gemstones in a bag.
And a bag.
Yeah,
Dibs
like
Kind
a
of want the
little
bag.
like a
Dibs on the
brown
bag.
bag about like yay big.
The Prada.
It is not
Gucci?
Prada. It's not
I'm
Gucci.
Oh, it's
I
a
want to grab the
Louis, of
bag.
course.
You're gonna
I want
grab
to
the
grab the
bag?
bag.
Well, Igor, well, I guess you both were right there. So, you go ahead and grab it.
Did my hand burn off or anything?
No. Nothing
It
happened.
froze off.
I open the bag.
Okay.
Is it
You
like a
open it
Jack in a
up
Box?
and you don't see anything.
you meet the Hat Man.
If I stick my hand in the bag, does it reach the bottom or endless void?
Endless void.
That's crazy.
Bag of food.
Put the body in it.
What body?
There's 2 dead bodies in here.
Can we fit
Oh.
the holder in there?
Oh my god, look.
That's how you
No.
know it's
I'm sorry, in my campaign, how I'm going to run things is bag of holding is endless as long as it can fit in the opening.
Oh.
If
Can
it can fit
I
in the opening, you
fit?
can,
What if you flip it inside out?
What can I fit the arrow? The giant golden arrow into the bag of.
you could try. You could certainly try.
If I walk closer to the statue, does it move?
No.
I'm gonna try to fit the arrow with my drakes into it because it's a
All right,
giant
make a
golden
strength check
arrow.
to try and lift this 5 foot tall, at the very least 6 inches in diameter arrow
Six.
that's
Can my
embedded
drake
into the
do
ground.
it? Can my drake do it?
He
He
can try
does
and
have.
bite it with his teeth and try and
Yeah,
lift it
I
up and
sent
assist
you,
you.
Steven, I sent you his stats from the Fizbin book on your Discord.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
download
but
it
he has
after
a
this.
all right. He has a +3 for strength.
Okay, I'll
So
give him an advantage if you're helping him.
all right. So I'm gonna roll 2 of them.
Don't worry,
So
guys.
I
We're
have a
almost done.
16 +3, so 19.
Okay, you lift it up. Starts to move, but it's not quite enough to get it out of the ground.
Well, there goes that.
It's like Captain America moving Thor's hammer for the first
Oh,
time.
Just a little bit.
so close to
Yeah.
being worthy.
You are not worthy.
I put the bag of holdings like wrap, like
Oh,
sat,
over you?
put it around me. Yeah, over me.
Do you guys get the gold and gems and silver and copper?
I don't want to touch any of it.
Okay.
If Pharaoh's like hands in there, like
Yeah, you go ahead and grab it and you put it in the bag.
yep.
Okay.
Wait,
What you
do you guys want any? Like, you guys reaching for it too, or no?
Nope.
Nope.
okay?
I have a bad feeling about this juju.
Mark down that you get 663 gold pieces.
Oh,
Hold
wait.
on. Hold on. 663 gold.
885 silver.
Okay.
186 copper. And approximately 200 gold worth of gems.
Nice.
Damn.
And it's empty.
Is the beholder staring at me?
He's just back at his resting position. Still got a smile.
I tip my hat. It's like, thank you, my lord.
Does not respond.
And is the door open?
The door's still open. The flames are out. You guys are good.
Is there
Red-
anything else inside of this chest or like any markings on it, or is it just the chest?
It's just a standard chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm-
send Rezkel out the door
Okay. He goes out the door.
and send message. But how would that work with him? Like, because I speak Draconic.
I would
So can he?
it should say if they speak Draconic or Common. If I'm not mistaken, Drakes do speak Draconic.
Okay, so I can speak Draconic. So I'm gonna ask him as he through the door, is he still alive?
Yeah. He pretty much speaks back to you like, it's dark, but I'm fine. I gotta think of a different voice for him because I don't like that.
Yes, you definitely do like a crackly voice because he's like a lightning dragon.
Yeah,
Just-
just do a crackly voice.
Yeah,
Just
that's
do
pretty.
Joker.
but not like not a Gimli, not like a that. My buddy says it's okay.
Dragon noises.
So she's gonna move on out.
Okay, and she does. And
Is
she's
she
gone.
alive?
Yeah, she walks out.
Coast is clear.
Leave too, I guess.
Do we take
Okay.
all the gold?
I
Yeah,
did.
all the gold, silver,
Okay, let's
copper,
keep them.
gems. Say what?
Okay, we'll melt then.
All right. Clover.
Clover exits as well.
All right.
Go to fucking
As the
sleep.
last of you walk out the door,
Fuck.
you hear omnipresent voice. Not coming from the statue, it's coming from the cave walls, from the entire area, saying to you, enjoy your rewards, mortals. For once I return. Your beautiful ones will mean nothing when you cower for your lives.
Use a bitch.
Forgot to take my meds today, guys.
I mean, that was real cute, babe. Thanks.
Stop it.
As the laughter begins to swell, the cave and the entire temple area begins to shake, causing rocks and small stalactites start to fall.
I grab one of the rocks and I'm going to cast light on it again to make a makeshift flashlight because it's so dark.
Okay?
And I'm just gonna turn to the rest of the party and just say, I advise we run. Let's follow the light, as I've tried to do my entire life, and I continue to do for more of my life. And I start sprinting.
I dash out too.
Yep. Clover dashes out.
Master Uguay,
What? We going?
you my friend.
Everybody's leaving without you. You running too?
You gonna
Yeah,
say?
yeah. Yes, of course.
All right, you guys run. And oh, please tell me it's saved. Oh, of course it didn't save. Oh no.
Womp womp.
Yeah, seriously. It's okay. I'll have it set up for next time if it didn't. No, it did not. Okay, it's all right.
Good.
You guys
Go to bed.
get out of the cave, and once you escape that hill that was above the mine shaft that held a little town up top continues to shake
Oh no.
and rattle and crumble and fall as you see the hill start to fall in on itself. The trees fall in. The houses shatter. You hear screams in the distance. Cries, screams. As the entire hill just implodes on itself like a gigantic sinkhole. Once the dust settles, all you see is just rocks and dust and just many bodies just all over the place. Broken houses, destroyed trees, everything. And then you see Aethinwyn with the Goliath run up to you, saying, "What have you done? This is your fault!" And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Bruh. What do you
Okay.
mean it's your fault, brother?
Shouldn't have taken the treasure.
What are you talking about? He said he gave it to us.
Yep.
Just like, the devil gave the apple to Adam and Eve,
No habla inglés.
Technically, no, but I do get what you're trying to get
Yeah.
at.
You technically
Listen,
know.
listen.
In
It
the
said,
script, it
yeah.
did say, "Do this and you will be rewarded."
See, it was reward.
Who's rewarded, him or us?
You
It
mean
Wheeler.
said,
me?
"You follow
I
these
got
commands and
rewarded.
you will be rewarded."
I got rewarded because y'all didn't want to stick your hands in.
No. If I'm being
No, I
honest,
thought it was a trap.
listen, this is like total outside of it and outside of my character. I have a really bad track record for finding mimics. I
Oh,
saw a chest and I was like, I'm taking a step back. I'm
I
taking
wanted it to be a
5 feet
mimic, but
away.
I talked
Because
to
the
Emily
one
about this. I was like, should I put a mimic in the first session just for Anna?
and then
Because
never
of what you
do
told
it
me
ever
last.
again.
No,
Say
because
what?
the only one shot I played with Steven, I found the one mimic immediately. I was like, I'm gonna touch it. And then I immediately got bit. I was like, damn.
Anna, the last time I had played that one shot, bearskin rug was a mimic.
It was
Oh
a
my God.
Wait,
giant
that's actually
mimic.
such a funny mimic. Holy shit.
Like, it was a bearskin
It
rug.
stood up and it was all mimic.
That's crazy.
The entire
Listen, I
stomach was a
told you
mouth.
Hey,
I told you
Steven,
about the mimic curse.
do you know how to add like stuff into the bag of holding on D&D Beyond?
You could just add it to your inventory.
No, because I kind of wanted to add the gold and everything into the bag and keep it separate from mines in case Fyra wants to be nice and split it. Like, kind of deal. You have it written down?
No, I'm just saying
What?
a notepad will be the way to do it.
I have it on my notepad. Just wasn't sure if there was
Yeah,
anything else.
that I don't know. I can look into it a little bit, but yeah, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah,
Mm.
great first session. This actually was timed perfectly. I'm actually quite surprised that the timing went well.
Thank
It
you.
took everything in me to like scream at Delphin not to run to the ball.
What?
Leveling, solo leveling. Like literally.
What?
Yeah, because she was saying because Carmen, unfortunately, you are a little choppy.
Yeah.
She was saying it took everything in her to not shout at you to not go near the beholder, but she
And
didn't
I
want
was
to
glad.
metagame, so thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was glad that, she told me to read the book. So so I'm like, okay, that gives me a go. Yeah.
All right.
This is really fun.
Yes, I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty fun.
I had a map ready for um what the hill looked like afterwards. I made that as well, but I guess I didn't export it to Roll20 yet.
Oh.
Unfortunately. So I was really hoping you guys could see that before
Womp
we
womp.
close out tonight, but yeah. Nah.
Yeah, we can see it
But
tomorrow. Well, I mean, next week.
yeah, you'll see
Whatever.
it next week.
Whenever.
And that's gonna be interesting what you guys decide to do from then on.
Oh, babe,
Yes.
it's not next week, it's the following week, the 20th, that I won't be playing.
Okay. Cool.
Emily,
So
did you
we'll
find out
figure
if you had
something out for that.
extra airsoft guns?
So
Are
what?
you doing that still?
I what day was that?
22nd.
A second. I gotta see if I'm going to Alicia's or not.
What happened
Yeah,
now?
just let me know. For airsofting for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
How old are
That's a
you
long
turning?
drive for just the day.
25.
Congrats.
I
My
remember
So
that.
frontal
young.
lobe is fully developed.
So young. So young.
Yeah, 10 years ago. 11 years ago, pretty much. Oh,
My frontal lobe is fully developed tomorrow. Or not tomorrow,
yeah.
whenever the fuck it is, 6 days from now.
It's alright. It has a couple more days to fully develop.
Yeah, I got some time to enjoy. Alright, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow at like 6 o'clock. Peace out.
All right, y'all.
Same.
Have a good night,
Uh,
guys.
See you guys.
Steven,
See ya.
did you want Michael to tell you about the bots?
Yeah. I'll see if I can